Guys, I've decided to share Net's media because he did a good job.
The summary of today's trial at the ongoing Presidential Election Petition Tribunal is filled with legal fireworks. The first petition that was heard in court today was that of the All People's Movement, but the matter was adjourned because it borders on the recent Supreme Court judgment on the double nomination of Shettima, which ultimately affects their petition. Considering that the Supreme Court is superior to the Presidential Election Petition Tribunal, which is the appeal court anyway, it will be a waste of time for them to continue hearing a petition that is based on a superior court judgment. So it was adjourned till Friday to enable the APM legal team to study the certified true copies of the judgment to know how they will proceed with the petition, if they will amend it or withdraw. Now, to P2B and the Labour Party's petition, their legal team actually called their first witness today. And for the first time, the vice presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Yusuf Datti Baba Ahmed, attended the court. He represented the Labour Party while P2B, as usual, was in court. The witness was called and the head of P2B's legal team, Levi Uzuku SAN, handed over to one of his colleagues by name J.A. Okutepa SAN to conduct the proceedings for the witness. Okutepa went ahead to present the court with INEC Form EC11As, EC11Cs, and other documents labeled Exhibit PA. The presiding judge, Honorable Justice Samani, asked the INEC lead counsel if he has been served, of which he answered in the negative, that they have not seen the documents. Also, Tinubu's lawyers said that they haven't received the certified true copies from the Labour Party counsel. Okutepa replied that the Labour Party legal team duly paid INEC for the documents so they can pay to get their own copies. This led the presiding judge to intervene, saying that they shouldn't throw jabs at each other, that this was exactly why he didn't want the hearing to be televised live, because they will use all manner of words on each other. Okutepa countered by saying that there is no law, including the electoral law, that says that they must tender witness documents before they sit. This is the kind of legal fireworks that Nigerians expect. It's a pity that the election had to end at the tribunal, but everyone is hoping that justice will be done. Following this exchange, the court took a 10-minute break in order to make a decision. When the judges came back, Justice Ada asked Okutepa to tender the documents before calling witness and INEC, of which Okutepa replied that he has shown the documents as ordered by the presiding judge. So you get the feeling the atmosphere in the court was very lively. The presiding judge was even cracking jokes, like when he told J.A. Okutepa's SAN that he said witness will identify the documents, of which Okutepa responded in the negative. And the judge now asked him if he, Okutepa, was saying that he isn't telling the truth. And Okutepa had to make clarifications that it was a document 5 alone that he said, not the entire document. Another time the presiding judge, Honorable Justice Samani, cracked a joke was when the APC counsel asked Okutepa if the witness is a star witness, of which he responded no. And the presiding judge said that he is their moon witness. Now, let's see what part of Labour Party's petition the witness came to testify on. It is about the $460,000 that Tinubu forfeited to the United States government. The witness first of all requested for amendment of the date on the document that they tendered, which was granted by the court without objection. The only objection that they had was the document itself being tendered. In fact, Tinubu's counsel, Wole Olanibekun SAN, said that he objected to it till the end of time. The presiding judge reminded him that these documents were already stamped and that all parties agreed that they won't object to any of them during the trial proper. He repeated that this was exactly why the court didn't want the hearing televised live, that it would have turned political on the internet. This was the essence of the pre-hearing that the court conducted. They used this pre-hearing period to agree on everything so that the trial can proceed quickly without hindrances. The presiding judge also reiterated this when the court came back from the short break, that those who want to study the documents first to object, that the court has passed that stage, that everyone agreed that this document has been certified, which means that there shouldn't be any objection. Now, let's see how the witness was cross-examined by Tinubu's lawyer. Many might find this part interesting, that's why we're including it. Otherwise, if you don't like it, just drop a comment so that we know how to summarize tomorrow's hearing when we make the video. Okay, first of all, the witness is a lawyer, and Tinubu's lawyer asked him, "Are you aware that a letter dated July 6th, 2022 was written to Tinubu by INEC concerning his nomination?" The witness answered, "I am aware." Tinubu's lawyer asked him again, "Are you also aware that there's a formal clearance report written by Shetima to APC and APC wrote to INEC?" He also said that the witness seemed to be interested in the U.S. matter, whether he is aware of a formal clearance letter dated February 4th, 2003, issued by the legal attaché to the U.S. Embassy. The witness responded that he wasn't aware except it was drawn to his attention. Okutepa now objected by saying, "I don't know whether a document not in evidence is being used to cross-examine a witness, and your lordships are having them on record. My lord, you cannot cross-examine a witness with a document not made by the witness or shown to the witness." The judge told him to please let the lawyer land. "Please revise your objection so we can make progress." The lawyer is not tendering a document. He's only asking the witness if he is aware of the document. He hasn't given or shown us any document yet. Okutepa objected again, saying the documents are altering my lord's record. The judge replied, "What does it matter if the witness has seen the records or not?" Tinubu's lawyer continued, "My lord, he took 5 minutes out of my time." To the witness, "You are aware that all the proceedings were civil proceedings?" The witness responded sharply, "Civil forfeiture." Tinubu's lawyer repeated, "No, I said they are civil proceedings." To which the witness responded again, "Civil forfeiture proceedings." This put a lot of people in hysterics in the courtroom. Tinubu's lawyer asked the witness if he has a copy of the charge against Tinubu. The witness responded that he didn't mention charge and doesn't have a copy. He ended by saying, "I am grateful." Tinubu's lawyer responded, "All right, you are a colleague. When you finish, come to this side." He has seen his match. Tinubu's lawyer had a follow-up question to the witness. He asked him to confirm to the court what crisis he was involved in relation to Amaoka Improvement Union. Labour Party's lawyer quickly interjected, "I do not know, and there's nothing like crisis in the witness statement, in the petition and responses. My lord, I submit that these questions are not relevant. The sky is not the limit of cross-examination. It must be tied to the case." The presiding judge now asked Tinubu's lawyer, "What are you driving at?" Tinubu's lawyer responded that the purpose of cross-examination is to expose the witness. "I want to demonstrate that this witness has a penchant for causing crisis anywhere he goes." The judge admonished Tinubu's lawyer, "This is a court, a civil matter, so why are you laughing?" Tinubu's lawyer responded that in Amaoka community, where the witness comes from, there were 2 issues that happened there, so these questions are very relevant. Again, Labour Party's lawyer quickly objected that Amaoka community is not part of their reply in the petition. It was an interesting back and forth between the 2 legal counsels and the witness, and also the presiding judge, who has a very good sense of humor. But this is not what Nigerians are looking for right now. What people are saying is let the trial be done quickly so that we can get on with our lives. The political uncertainty in Nigeria actually hurts the economy and investment, since the presidential election results and declaration is still being contested in court. Many people might withhold their investment. Even people that want to do business in Nigeria want to negotiate with the government. They can't be certain if the person that is already there will serve a full term. So they rather wait for the Supreme Court to deliver judgment on the election before they proceed. All these were caused by one man who refused to do the right thing. If he had allowed all candidates to test their popularity on election day, we wouldn't be here. By blocking upload of presidential election results from the polling units on election day, it gave room for manipulation and rigging. And the fact that he refused to review the results before announcing them means he planned it well ahead to favor a particular candidate. Anyway, in the end, the court adjourned till tomorrow. So as usual, we'll be bringing you the summary of tomorrow's proceedings. Thanks for watching.